So I don't know if any of you guys just finished watching the World Cup of what was it, England versus Norway last night. I was new to watching soccer. The only reason why I actually gave it a chance was because of this player called Erling Haaland. He's kind of been the fucking man on every form of social media that I've seen. His shots are fucking crazy. And then I don't know if soccer is always rigged, but my God, does it sure feel that way when the team you want loses. But it is what it is. Erling Haaland definitely made his name for himself, and I'm actually curious why me and it seems like every other American in history is freaking out over this guy. I think it's honestly just because he's white and he's fucking awesome.
Support from Muller-Wolfer, and in there!
Take a screenshot of any recent match
He's so sick.
Erling Haaland has played at this World Cup.
Yep.
He is 6'5", blonde-haired, pulled back, pale.
I cannot believe everyone's calling him a fucking monster for his height, and I'm 1 inch taller than this guy. That's crazy.
And focused. The
This guy's a fucking freak, though. I'm a bitch compared to this guy.
face looks like something carved into the prow of a Viking longship.
Yep.
He is, by every measure of pure physical presence, the most intimidating player on any pitch he has stepped onto.
Oh, bro. Can you imagine they put Erling Haaland in fucking Blue Lock for a couple of chapters? Oh my God, that would be the shit.
Open Instagram from the same week. It is the same face. Except this time, hiding under a bald filter and mid-sentence in a fake Southern American accent while pretending to be Norway's social media guy to a confused stranger in a hotel lobby.
Are y'all on the Norwegian soccer team?
No, not me.
No, not you.
I'm the social media guy.
Wired ran a piece about him last week that opened with a line that has since
Something about people being omega giga viral and just like absolute genetic freaks while also being that humble. It's just so nice to see, man. I love when these people's success doesn't get to their head because he just feels like a normal guy. It's fucking nice.
become a running joke on X. Haaland is everywhere at this World Cup, and most of the images going around are AI-generated fakes because his actual output cannot keep up with the demand. In American comment section, he goes by Giant Baby, Princess, or Barbie. In China, he goes by How Bao, literally Ha Baby, and he has publicly said that this is his favorite of the nicknames. This is a man who has, at some point over the last few weeks, become the most talked about athlete in the United States.
Yep.
A Norwegian center forward playing for a country most Americans could not have located on a map a month ago.
Listen, man, I love Norway. Some of the best people I know are from Norway. Canute being one of them. Love Canute. But man, it's something about, and I hate to be this guy, but like, there has not been that many white people who are like that good at sports, especially in soccer. So having Erling Haaland like being like one of the greatest strikers of all time, I'm not going to say it's a race thing, but I will say, bro, I am so proud of white motherfuckers going hard as I love that shit.
So is there something more to his popularity? Something beyond the obvious? Let's decode it. The football answer is that Haaland is currently doing something to defenders that
You only know Canute? No. I also know Arav. I also know Vegan. Okay? I just needed a fucking second.
Americans are kind of familiar with. Watching him against Brazil on Sunday, the reference that started trending on X was Randy Moss's 1998 Thanksgiving game against the Dallas Cowboys. 3 catches, 163 yards, 3 touchdowns, and one of the most iconic performances in NFL history. All of it built on the premise that a player can barely touch the ball and still end the game single-handedly. Haaland had 20 touches against Brazil in 79 minutes, the fewest of any starting player on the pitch. 2 of those touches ended up in the back of Alisson Becker's net. The combined expected goals value of 2 finishes was 0.39.
Damn.
The physical similarities to Moss are the reason the analogy stuck. Haaland is 6'5", roughly 200 pounds, with a recorded top sprint speed of 22.9 miles per hour.
And that's crazy because when you imagine good soccer players, you usually imagine like short-ass Mexicans. Now you have like this fucking genetic freak towering over every other player. It's so sick. And he's not a goalie. He's a fucking striker. It's so badass. The way this guy trains is crazy.
Randy Moss was 6'4", 210, and topped out at 22.7. The New Yorker ran a piece the day after the Brazil match with the title, "Haaland plays like a Viking." American sports fans have a specific relationship with the athlete who seems to do very little physically and destroys everything anyway. It is the Barry Sanders archetype, the Randy Moss archetype, the Shaq in playoff mode archetype. Haaland fits inside it perfectly. Across the full tournament, 7 goals with a combined expected goals value of just over 4. Every one of those 7 has been the winner in a Norway match. StatMuse ran the historical version of the question and came back with a line no one had really seen before. Over the last 100 years, no player with more than 50 goals for their country has scored at a rate this high. 62 goals in 54 Norway appearances.
Crazy.
Mbappe, for context, has 63 and 103. That is the football half of the answer. It is why he is on the television every night. It is not the specific reason he keeps ending up on the New York subway. What happens once football ends is where America has actually fallen for him. Look at the most viral Instagram posts around him. Some are his goals, some are training.
Black people are trying to claim him because of his lips and nose. Well, no, it's actually, I'm not sure if you guys know this. The reason why black people are trying to claim Erling Haaland as one of their own is because black people unironically appropriated Viking culture. And so a lot of black people like to claim Viking style as their own. Like, for example, cornrows being one of those. Cornrows was actually made, it was actually just Viking braids. And black people stole those from those culture, and us being white people were very generous, and we said, you can have those. But now people are trying to do Viking braids again, and they're like, hey, man, you can't steal that shit. That's cultural appropriation and shit, man. You can't take our shit, man. When in reality, yeah, we was Vikings and shit, man. Like, no, you weren't, bro. Okay, let's share. Let's share. Let's all get along, okay? We let Michelle Obama, we let Big Mike take white people hair. You can let us have our fucking Viking braids again. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You don't need to stab me, okay? You don't.
Clips, trying on cowboy hats in a Dallas store, insisting on darker and lighter versions for different seasons, and then earnestly asking the vendor whether they have a snakeskin version.
Need with snakeskin or something. Have you got snakeskin there? Snake or cobra skin.
Chewing raw carrots at chest height while trying to sign autographs one-handed, getting the timing of a bald filter completely wrong in Norwegian daylight. The visual dissonance is the point. On the pitch, Haaland is a movie villain. Off the pitch, in his own hands, on his own YouTube channel, he is a goofy 25-year-old. American comment sections did not have a template for this specific type of superstar, so they invented one. Somewhere around the group stage, Haaland stopped being called Haaland and started being called Giant Baby or Princess or Barbie. The Barbie one specifically exploded after a behind-the-scenes clip surfaced of Haaland in Manchester City's pink training kit, tying his long blonde hair back with the calm rhythm of a beauty tutorial, and then
don't let the LGBTQ community claim him, guys, okay? He's one of the straights. I promise you this guy has a wife. I promise you.
And immediately switching into beast mode for a drill. The nicknames are affectionate and ironic, and they are being applied to the most physically imposing forward in world football.
Yep. Giant Baby.
The other thing Haaland has done and has not gone unnoticed by American sports media is that he has generally shown up. Before the World Cup started, he and a group of Norwegian teammates flew across the country to attend a Stanley Cup playoff game. He vlogged the whole trip on his YouTube channel. There's a moment during the pregame US national anthem where the camera catches him watching the arena in complete silence. And afterwards, on camera, he says hearing it live gave him goosebumps all over. He talks about the way Americans hold on to their national pride and that he found it sincerely impressive. That clip did enormous numbers on
Greatest goddamn country on earth, brother. Greatest goddamn country on earth. Come on.
US sports platforms. Then during the group stage, walking through Dallas as part of a Norway travel vlog, an older lady in a coffee shop asked him if he was a famous soccer player everyone was talking about. Haaland kept a straight face, told her,
No, not me. I'm the social media guy.
and attempted a hilariously bad, thick southern drawl.
No worries, y'all.
That's your American Southern accent.
Sure is, darling.
That clip did rounds too, everywhere from ESPN Twitter accounts to reaction shows on late night podcasts. The vlog was never a promotional exercise, just a Norwegian striker at a hockey game, watching the anthem and being genuinely affected by it. There was nothing calculated about any of it, which is why it worked.
Yep. He's just a good fucking dude. You know, good vibes, good dude, freak of fucking nature. This is a guy who's one of the best people on this planet, and it didn't get to his head. He's humble, and it's nice to see that. It is.
The commercial version of Haaland that has emerged over the last month is unlike almost any other modern athlete in Western sports. Sports Illustrated called him a walking contradiction. On the pitch, he is a 6'5", 6,000 calorie a day beast. Off it, he is a high fashion, luxury enthusiast whose personal collection of rare Hermes Birkin bags is now large enough to have earned him a second nickname on top of everything else. His social feed looks nothing like the polished, sponsor tagged carousels that most modern athletes publicists put out. It looks like a raw camera roll dump from a slightly bored 25-year-old who happens to be a walking billboard. For an American audience raised on the LeBron James and Russell Wilson model of corporate athlete self-presentation, this is kind of an oxygen. He is also, incidentally, about to voice a Viking character in an upcoming animated film called Vikings. He is
Wow, that sounds so gay. Sorry. Love that Haaland's getting some opportunities, but my God, Vi Queens, no thanks, bro. What the fuck is that?
leaning into the version
What
of
is
himself the internet has built for him. He looks like a Viking cyborg when he plays and comes across like a golden retriever when he doesn't. And both versions of him are real. Neither one is doing PR work for the other. America has been waiting a while for a global athlete who feels like that. Haaland has walked into their tournament and become one without
Yeah, isn't it crazy when somebody gets fame and they just don't start becoming like obnoxious fucking douchebags? The world will like him. It's crazy, right? I know. Imagine that.
particularly meaning to. Whatever he does with the rest of this tournament, that part
It's like watch old Mr. Beast videos to current Mr. Beast videos. It's so soulless now. It's crazy. His old videos were so good, but then he went corporate, bro. He did.
is not
He's
going
lost
anywhere.
all life ever since. I'm glad this guy, we got a good dude getting the respect he deserves.